Councilor Jack Baker, would you be willing to offer the invocation?
Father, we want to thank you for the love that you have for us. And we thank you for all the blessings that you bestowed upon the Cherokee Nation. And we ask for your wisdom and guidance in our meetings today. In Christ's name, amen.
Thank you. Next we have roll call.
Julia Coates.
Here.
John Garvin.
Hello there.
Bill Anglin.
Here.
Bill John Baker.
Here.
Jack Baker.
Here.
Harley Buzzard.
Here.
Bradley Cobb. Joe Crittenden.
Here.
Jody Fishinghawk. Meredith Fraley. Here. Janelle Fulbright. Here. Chuck Hoskin Jr. Tyler Glory Jordan. Here. Curtis Snell.
Here.
Chris Poe.
Here.
David Thornton.
Here.
Sarah Callan Watts. We do have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. Next, we need approval of the minutes from September 13th.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And we will move to reports. And first we have career services. And I do not see Ms. Kelly here. Is there anyone here from career services? Okay. We will go on to the group leaders report for education. And Mr. Bunch, I know you were reporting in place of Ms. Knight today.
Thank you. Glad to be here today. Melanie Knight is on travel status today, so I'm standing in. I believe you have our report. I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Are there any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next we have Head Start, and Berna Thompson is not here today.
I would like to ask something. Let's have her come the next time so she can at least give us an update, because I know that her federal people were coming down pretty quick, and we haven't seen her in almost a year, and it probably be good.
That's right, and she is supposed to be here every month and has not been here.
I think it's cause they're told not to come over, but let's request her and then maybe we'll get her over here.
Well, my understanding is that as part of a grant or something that they have, that she is supposed to report every month or at least periodically to the
Corey,
council.
if we could get her over here, it'd be real helpful to her program, because I know that anytime she appears here, then there's something that you get to put on your application that you can't put if she's not here.
Right.
So I think it would be good for us to get her here.
Mr. Bunch, do you know if this is something that, would it be feasible to have her here on a quarterly basis perhaps, or, because she is on the agenda every month, and
Okay. I will ask Ms. Knight about that, and I'm sure she'll be more than willing to.
Okay.
I think it's good for us to leave her on the agenda, but I think we just need to get her here more often.
Yeah, I agree. If she's on the agenda, she should be here, whether it's monthly or quarterly or whenever, but she needs to be here if she is on the agenda.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Buzzard.
Madam Chair, I don't know if this falls under Corey's or not. It's under Gloria's slide. We have been working on getting those head tone markers for the past chief. And I did read in a report that they were starting to install those, and I was wondering if they're going to have any type of ceremony and invite the tribal councils to those things, and then invite the families of those chiefs if we could find them to those ceremonies. Do you know anything about that?
I'll find out about that, and we'll be glad to send out any announcements to you.
And then the other thing that we brought this up over a year and a half ago is the monuments are excellent. I think they need to be on the chief's grave. I think there need to be some historical type of a monument at the entrance of these cemeteries if we're going to do it. It really makes no sense to. It makes sense to have a headstone and a marker, but we put them in there, and then somebody go by there, they're not going to know they're in there unless we have a marker at the entrance of those cemeteries. So I don't know, with the budgets the way they are now, we've been working on this for the last 3 years since I come on the council, and it just seemed like it's something that's not important to get done. And I think it's important that we do put something up as memorials for our past chiefs. So I'd like to have a report on that at the next meeting, as what we're going to do and how we're going to go about doing it.
Be glad to find out about that. Let you know.
Are there other questions?
I do have a question about that. Do you think the money's still in the budget?
The markers, the headstone markers are done. They're ready to be placed.
Are they paid for?
I'm sure they'll pay for this. But what I was concerned about is the markers in front of the cemetery telling who's in there, and that we do have a chief in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
We move on to old business. There is none pending. Moving on to new business. There is none pending. But I would like to bring up something that was brought to my attention this weekend by Secretary Knight, which is that there is a new group in the Cherokee Nation under the direction of Todd Enlow, which is called Leadership, which it was her feeling should be reporting to the council, and she thought that this committee was probably the most logical place for that group to report. So I would entertain a motion to add the leadership group to our monthly reports of the Education Committee.
Motion.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Are there any announcements? Okay, then our next meeting is November 22nd at 3 p.m. I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
It's a good day, wasn't it?